142,000. This is the number of people who have been deported between January 20th and April 29th, 2025. More than 1,400 people per day were from their homes, families, and communities. This is a grave figure, a warning of how corrupt and inhumane our immigration system has become, and a devastating example of the impact policy rooted in bigotry and racism has on real lives. Imagine being pulled from your bed in the middle of the night, or answering the door for police only for them to be ICE agents ready to take you away. Imagine coming home from school to find your parents gone, your family torn apart, and having no idea what to do next. Due to the immigration policies of our nation, this is not a nightmare, but reality, all fueled by fear, misinformation, and the toxic belief that some people are less worthy because of where they come from. This crisis is not merely about immigration law. It's about fundamental human rights and equality. These policies are not based on the want to improve the country. They revolve around two fundamental qualities: bigotry and racism. Combined, these two forces have been used to paint entire communities as threats, harboring fear of individuals merely trying to live as any other. Immigrants, especially those of color, are not treated as humans but as statistics, targeted and removed from this country, often illegally, with no due process to allow for constitutional fighting chance. If deportations were really just to alleviate the country of illegal criminals, why would US citizens be stripped of their rights and shipped off as well? Why would the government not want to prove that they are really deporting criminals? The answer to these questions is they're not. They seek to remove people deemed inferior due to an accent or the color of their skin. Some may think this has no effect on them, but this is not the case. The deportation crisis is a leading cause of divide today. It teaches us to fear differences, to fear each other. It weakens the very values that have made up this nation, undermining the very idea of our nation being a sanctuary for those who wish for a better future. However, things do not have to be this way. We have the choice to create change, choose empathy over fear, speak out against what we know is wrong, support organizations fighting for justice. Let go of party ties and vote for who you know can make a change. We can reject the racism and bigotry that devalues human life. The actions of one individual can be enough to spark togetherness. However, the harsh reality is not everyone will fight for justice. A simple offer of companionship, an offer of kindness, regardless of partisan lines, will allow for our country to resemble the hope and opportunity it was founded on. Imagine a world where children will come home to both parents. No child is afraid to go to school for fear of being deported in the middle of class. Where conditions for migrants will be safer, because safe and regulated jobs will be available, the need for working under the radar eliminated. Those who bravely left their country in search of better opportunities will be able to walk the streets with their head held high in dignity. We will come together as a nation built on its diversity, its cultural blend that has fused together into the thing all Americans dream of calling their own.